every day, people are being killed in various parts of the country, and those who are killing these people are not being called to book. Lives of Nigerian citizens are being squeezed out by non-state agents and even state agents. And
guys, assessment of President Tinubu's 2 years in office in terms of security. What can you say about it? According to the former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, he said, and I quote, "It is very easy for you to wake up somebody that is sleeping, but for you to wake up somebody that is pretending to be asleep, it is going to be very difficult." Our leaders pretend that nothing is happening in Nigeria. They are pretending that security is top-notch in Nigeria, but they know the real truth. So in this case, they are pretending to be asleep. They are pretending that all is well in the Garden of Eden while the forbidden fruits has been plucked. Guys, watch this. Our father that is over 80, his analysis on what is happening in Nigeria in terms of people not being able to go to their farm. Watch this video. When we return, we'll continue. Don't go anywhere. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.
The disturbing situation in Nigeria affecting human rights, and particularly the right to life, which is primary and fundamental, is that the authorities do not seem to recognize the enormity of the problem. I think I read a report recently in which the minister was trying to acclaim the record that there was no journalist in detention in the administration of President Tinubu. But we know very well that every day people are being killed in various parts of the country, and those who are killing these people are not being called to book. Lives of Nigerian citizens are being squeezed out by non-state agents and even state agents, and there's no recourse. So that's the problem. The government does not seem to recognize the enormity of the problem, and it's an institutional problem that is deep-rooted, and the surgical operation that is required in the security services, particularly the police and the military, to solve these problems is not being addressed by the current administration. It's a problem.
Oh, all right, Chief, well said. Now, you've touched on...
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You've touched on the excesses that we've seen when it comes to detention, abduction, like you mentioned with the case of Dele Farotimi. And now you just made a very significant point that the government doesn't seem to recognize the enormity of the problem of insecurity. Based on that, are you concerned about the progress that we're failing to make when it comes to tackling the insecurity? What would you like to see, I should say, in terms of addressing insecurity in Nigeria?
Yes, the problem in Nigeria, insecurity, economic, social, it's not that there is a problem. The problem is not that there is a problem, because there are problems everywhere. The main problem is that the leaders and those in charge refuse to recognize the problem. There is a fundamental problem of that some sections of the Nigerian state do not have allegiance to the Nigerian state. And this is why we have jihadism, ethnic militia, having full reign in the country, and the authorities are denying, acting as if these problems don't exist. It is difficult to see how the present administration, that is the APC administration, having regard to its tradition in the past 10 years, to the record it has established in the past 10 years, it is difficult to see how these leaders who have been debased by the system can change the system that they have debased. It is difficult to see. And that is why a lot of people are thinking that the only solution to the Nigerian problem, because if the leadership does not recognize the problem and are not willing to address it, the fundamental thing that is required is that the leaders, any system or any leadership that is not serving the needs of the people have a right and a duty to alter that administration. And that is the solution to the problem in the short and medium and longer run.
Guys, you watched the video with me, right? You've heard what our Papa said. He said that Nigeria, our security agency, that they need surgical operation. But the question should be, who will be the doctor to perform the surgical examination? The surgical operation. Is he not the president? Is he not the commander-in-chief of armed forces of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that is supposed to direct all this security personnel? Is it not him that will issue the operation go and fish out all those that is perpetrating evil acts against Nigerian people? Is it not him that will seek help to end insecurity in Nigeria by any means necessary, even if it means him borrowing army, not only for them to be borrowing money? That is the only good thing they know how to do: borrow money and root it, and we hang the debt on Nigerians' head, saying that we are owing $1 million, these dollars, as if we follow them, they chop the money. We truly need a surgical operation, not just in our security personnel's side, but also in Asorok, also in all the government's house, especially in a state where APC people they govern. These people they have done more harm to Nigerians than good. True. If they explain Nigeria give you and you understand it just like that, believe you me, they did not explain very well to you. They did not. Also, guys, there's another thing this Papa said. He said, and I quote, if they don't want to recognize the problem in the country, the people will help them to recognize it. We will help them to do it by any means necessary, since they are pretending to be asleep. Our former president, Goodluck Jonathan, said, and I quote, it is easy to wake up somebody that is asleep. That one is easy. But for you to kukuma go and wake up somebody that is pretending to be asleep, it will be very difficult, because that person no go gree wake up because he or she is pretending. These people are pretending that they know they buy people for this country. These people are pretending that nothing is happening in this country. These people are pretending that all is well in this our country called Nigeria. But they know true that a lot is happening. They know true that they buy people every day. East, west, north and south, nowhere is calm, and they have chosen not to do anything about security in Nigeria. May God help us in this country. And since they don't want to fight, the youth will rise up and fight. The youth will rise up and demand a better Nigeria. Even the old people, they will demand a better Nigeria, because Kahafia call their grandchildren, so that they will see the story they will tell their grandchildren, so that they will see the story they will tell their great grandchildren, so that they will see the story to tell their maker, their God, even when they must have left this earth. Nigeria cannot continue like this and be a well country. If APC rule this country the way they take rule them in the next 20 years, I don't think there will be Nigeria. Guys, I will see you in my next video. Please like this video, comment and share. Turn on the post notification so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to get notified. Also subscribe to this YouTube channel for more updates. And please bear in mind that once electoral reform is done, we can now demand and see the transparency in government. We can also demand accountability. Guys, stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.